Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aditi. I am a freelancer and a business coach, and I have been a part-time freelancer for the last 10 years. Thank you for coming back, and in this week's video we are going to be discussing how to be seen as an expert in your niche. As a freelancer, it's very important to establish yourself as an expert. Why? Because clients start seeing you as somebody who's trustworthy, who's credible, and then they sort of tend to come back to you. They sort of want to work with you and they trust you, which is why it is absolutely critical for us to get started as an expert or to portray ourselves as an expert in our niche. So there are a few steps that I'll discuss which will help you start becoming or start portraying yourself as an expert in your niche. And let's get started. The first thing that you have to start doing is that you have to start focusing and specializing on only one single area and create content around it. Talk about it, share your experience around it. So for example, if you're a social media manager, you select your niche. You can be a social media manager for, let's say, coaches. You can be a social media manager for e-commerce experts or e-commerce players. You could be a social media manager for anybody in the health space, in the tech space. Choose that niche and start talking about solving their problems. So if you're a social media expert for business coaches, you start talking to them on how you can help them grow their business. As an SMM, what are the services you offer? What are the transformation you offer? What are the deliverables that you will be doing that will help them? Start talking about challenges about these coaches and how you can transform them. So you see, you selected one single niche, you're focusing on that, you're talking everything about it, you are doing your research, you're doing your trials and experiments in talking about it, and that is the first step. Focus and specialize on one area and start building on it. Now, to build your skills and knowledge around in this area, in this particular niche that we are talking about, start researching, start talking to your ideal clients, start understanding their pain points, list it down and try creating content around that. You can also start being a part of these groups, seminars, Facebook groups, social media platforms, anywhere. There are offline meetups that are happening. Try being a part of all of these. Basically, you have to be present where these people, your ideal clients, are present and understand their pain points, because nobody is going to come to you directly and talk about it. So you have to go out of your way to ensure that you go out and find these people where they are, where they congregate, where they talk to each other, where they are actually gathered. Find them there. The second way is to start creating wholesome content around it. Build your content pillars. It could be about your experience, it could be educational, it could be aspirational, it could be trying to sell your products or services. Build out these pillars and create content around it, but ensure that it's very well informed and very well researched. Why do I say it in two different ways? Very well researched means that these are theoretically topics or themes that you're talking about, something that you've researched, something that is educational and you can put in, and something that is well informed means that you've read about it, you've tried it, you've experimented with it, and you have first-hand knowledge or information about it. So these are the two ways to go about it. Either create researched articles and content or informed articles and content, and you will see a whole lot of difference in how your clients start perceiving you. The third step is to network with people and the people in your niche. Connect with others in your niche as well. Networking and connecting with other experts in your field will help you build relationships, establish you as an expert and authority when you start connecting with them, when you start talking to them, when you start having diverse point of views and sharing it across. The fourth point that I'm going to be discussing is getting media coverage. If you're searching on Google, if you see articles about a person, a topic, or a place that's already been written and published, you're much likelier to select that because you know that there has somebody who's already done that research and written that article for you. If you are looking for places to eat, you look at reviews. If you're looking for places to visit, you look for reviews, you look for content that's already been created around it, right? So start getting media coverage. How do you do that? It's very, very simple. Find out industry publications, industry content, industry articles that a group of people or industries are writing about, and start contributing to it. So first thing you could do is you could do guest collaborations, guest articles, guest content. Then you could do authored ones or paid articles wherein they talk about you. But please ensure that you do it when you're fairly established, when you're starting off or building authority and expert, and when you're starting it off, ensure that you're always adding value, and it should not look like a paid or a doctored review for that matter. So start with that. Find your industry niches. So for example, social media marketers could write for Social Media Marketing Academy, Mad Over Marketing, etc. Content writers, copywriters could find articles or places like BuzzFeed, other places where content is getting published. Start writing, create backlinks for their own business, for their website, for their Instagram channel, and that is also one more way how you start building authority and credibility. By following these steps, you will be able to slowly and surely start building yourself as an expert in your niche. Just remember that one thing that we always should focus on is building our skills and knowledge, creating valuable content, networking with people, and ultimately using the power of social media, PR, and other forms of media to get the backlink. So the way to go about it is simple. Start with something that you have full control over, which is your social media channels. Then you go on to channels that you are exchanging content. It could be with another influencer, another collaborator, and then you moved on to earned media, which is somebody talks about you because you're doing a great job of it. If you follow these steps, I am very, very sure you will start establishing yourself as an authority or an expert in your niche. Thank you for dropping by. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment below, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel so that when the next video drops, you have first-hand access to it. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time.